Hi, my name is Bennett, and I've been playing a lot of Risk of Rain, so I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like, as well as talk about some of the things I've been hoping for the year 2000. I've been kind of busy with work and finalizing my law school applications, but I have some predictions and ideas in mind while I am playing through this game. I've beaten the game 4 times, so hopefully I can get lucky number 5 and unlock the last character. It's a bit of a spoiler in case you don't know, but Risk of Rain is like, I've heard it's been compared to Dark Souls a lot, and it's funny because now my entire band plays this game as well, and ridiculously ridiculous. Oh, my first big prediction will be that I think Titanfall, the next big Microsoft game, it's going to be a really good game, but it's going to have a lot of flaws and a lot of things that are going to keep people from saying it's like the greatest game of like all time, or it's not going to get as much praise as people would have expected it would. It's kind of going to be like the BioShock Infinite of the year, if anyone can get me an idea of what I'm talking about there. Yeah, I'm just going to keep playing a little bit. When it comes to this game, it's quicker, it's easier to get to the boss, or it's better for you to get to the boss earlier so that you can finish it off, take down all of the other enemies that are around it, and get to the next level a lot faster. Also, you want to kill some basic enemies too, so you get some treasure. And it's a pretty fun game so far. I've already kind of mentioned it before. I'm currently working on my top 10 list right now, so it's on my Facebook. If anyone ever decides to look up my name on Facebook, I have everything up to number 5 there. So the top 4 is coming up hopefully pretty soon. I don't know how much work I have to do at my regular job, and the weekend I'm going skiing, so if anything I'm going to have to get it done pretty quick, if that's going to be a possibility at all. I've also reduced the video quality a little bit, so it'll save me on uploading time and going to YouTube a little bit. I don't know if anyone has heard about the whole YouTube controversy with the big companies like Microsoft and EA actually offering to pay people on YouTube to support their games and to say like a lot of like praise about it, and that's kind of ridiculous. But at the same time, as long as they're willing to actually say it out loud, apparently Microsoft, they weren't allowed, people on YouTube weren't allowed to actually mention that they were being paid by Microsoft to advertise. So that's kind of a bit of a different situation there. Yeah, I don't know, just enjoying life, I guess, in general. I'm dreading the thought of potentially going to law school, but I'm also kind of excited for it at the same time. Maybe I'll get this guy too. I don't know. Whew, pack. So in 3 minutes I'll be able to go to the next level. Yeah, my band absolutely, the band Perplexus, that's what we're called, and I absolutely love this game. I think they're playing it right now, to be honest, but yeah, I've got to go to bed early. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Like I said before, my name is Bennett, and I am trying to make more YouTube videos. I'm not expecting to actually make any money from this particular venture. It's just kind of like a hobby. It took me about almost an hour though just to set up this stupid like setup with the microphone and everything, and I had to change the speakers on my sound system. Such a big hassle, but whatever. What can you do? You gotta show more people why you love this game. If anyone ever actually bothers to watch this video, I'll give you guys a bit of a spoiler for the next game in my top 10 list. The next game, number 4, is going to be Pokemon. I absolutely love that game. And when I get my 3DS back from my girlfriend, I lent it to her so that she could play Phoenix Wright. I am going to go straight back into Pokemon. Or play more Rune Factory. Or download some stuff. And get the Pokemon thing. Hope it comes out at the same time, too, right? This time. These guys are really hard. Oh, getting my butt kicked. Anybody planning to have a good weekend? I might be going skiing. That's the about as exciting as my life has been lately. I went skiing at Nikiska a couple of weeks ago, and it actually hurt because I've been using skis that were 2 sizes too small for me, and didn't really enjoy it too much until my girlfriend convinced me to pick up rentals, and after that I was like, yes, back to the love of skiing. So yeah, gotta give it a chance, right? We live in Calgary. It's got great mountains and great weather. Can't go wrong. I have no idea how I'm supposed to keep talking like this until I beat the game. I don't think I'll even be able to beat the game. This is the game just to beat will probably take about 45 minutes, and I didn't really think I could talk about that many things. And I'm going to talk about the whole YouTube thing, and I feel boring just to listen to myself talk. I'll play this game for a little while longer. Ooh, yeah, my mom and my sister are going to Hong Kong, and I've asked them to pick up some games for me, mainly Gundam games, because they don't seem to come out too often here in the West, except for the Dynasty Warrior Gundam series, which is a fantastic game. I've got all 3. I've beaten them like over and over again, and I love them so dearly. The new one's coming out, or it has already come out. It's called Shin Gundam Muso, and that just looks amazing. Does anybody have a favorite Gundam that they like to play as or enjoy in general? I grew up watching Wing, so I've had a lot of fondness for Wing, but I also really enjoy G Gundam, of course, the original 79 Gundam. Unicorn is really good, but I enjoy like the style more than the actual story itself, sadly. Yeah, those are health shrines, but by giving up health, you have the potential for getting items, and I was not able to do that because I'm a very unlucky person. Yeah, and even so it doesn't work. But I get more money, and more money hopefully means more items to actually keep playing this game. I probably have to kill them though. The Huntress, this person with the bow and arrow is probably the most like overpowered class in the game by far. She is really powerful. I've been trying to use the engineer a lot, but he's so slow and his grenades aren't that great. And I don't know. I like the bandit too. The bandit is probably the most OP class. OP meaning of course overpowered, but he's not super versatile. I like the Huntress the most because she can actually move and shoot behind her, or she can shoot while she's running away, and that's like an absolutely awesome broken skill to have. Now at this point, I can't seem to find the teleporter, so I will probably have a lot of trouble when I actually fight the boss because there's a timer on the corner that's like 8:47 right now, and if I don't get to the timer and beat the boss fast enough, there are just going to be like a crazy amount of enemies coming, and they're going to kick my butt. But I found the teleporter, so you never know. Anybody watching any good TV shows lately? Monday has been my new Archer day. Tuesday has been Person of Interest, the Mindy Project, a bunch of other great shows there. South Park was my Wednesdays until they finished the season, of which that was pretty good. And Thursday is the NBC comedy night, of course, and Friday is the horror theme on NBC as well. I really enjoyed Dracula Grimm season 3. It's always good. Not too much TV super excited for. There's on Sunday The Good Wife, Once Upon a Time, and all the animation shows, but I don't know, they haven't seemed to be doing too many of those lately. Oh, I'm gonna die. 10 lives left. That's not bad. Not bad, Bennett. Not bad. I need more stuff. Nice. Good, sweet. Oh. Ooh, explosive powers. All my attacks explode. Baby. Can't believe I actually survived this. The problem with the Huntress is that she's not like super durable, so it's a priority to give her a lot of health regenerating items, and one of my personal favorite items, it's called the Heaven Cracker, and it makes 1/4 of all your normal attacks piercing, and for a girl like this who's got amazing attack speed, it's just, absolutely breaks the game. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it when she gets chance to use that. Heaven Cracker. Heaven Cracker. It's a weird name. Ooh, Crown of Thorns. Ooh, I gotta get that droid robot. Robots are the best. Oh, and the other thing that my sister and my mom are getting for me from Hong Kong are a bunch of Studio Ghibli Blu-ray movies. I don't know how many of them are available right now. I've actually got a whole bunch of them. I've got Nausicaa, Howl's Moving Castle, Tales from Earthsea, My Neighbor Totoro, and did I get Whisper of the Heart? No, I didn't get Whisper of the Heart yet, but that's one of the ones that I absolutely just like adore in general. And I've been playing this for 10 minutes. It hasn't felt longer. The ones that I do want to get from Hong Kong, via my parents, of course, are Princess Mononoke, The Cat Returns, Pompoko. Pompoko came out last month. Has anyone seen Pompoko? That's probably my second favorite Studio Ghibli movie, next to Mononoke and Pocoroso. Pocoroso and Princess Mononoke are tied for my first by far. Wow. Yeah, 38 enemies to kill. Woo! That's a really good, powerful weapon. God, I love having robots. The one there with the beanie kind of looks like a dollar. Much else to talk about. School is just great as always, but it's super amazing. I have to go back up there just to fight those guys. I want that thing that looks like a mask or a tooth. It heals after kills, so it's pretty sweet. Is that everyone? No? Oh, wow. That's only like 20 some of them. Oh boy. Oh, anybody else have any games that they're excited to look forward to? Oh, I thought this was supposed to be about prediction. My next prediction is about Nintendo. I guess a lot of people who follow the current gaming news have heard that they haven't been doing too well financially. The Wii U hasn't been a big success as they would hope it would be, and right now they are struggling in terms of getting sales that compare to the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, as well as just being able to convince people that the Wii U is a separate console from the Wii. So it's kind of a marketing issue there, but I know they'll turn things around. They have a lot of money, they have a lot of smart people at the helm. They know how to strategize, and I'm sure they'll do fine. It's just really a question of how fast it'll take them to actually implement a lot of steps. I have a lot of ideas personally. None of them involve putting Mario or other Nintendo games on the eShop, because that's just a ridiculous idea, because it kind of cheapens the entire concept of having Nintendo games in the first place. I don't think they'll do that, but the idea of companion apps or things that support the games, that'd be pretty cool too. And it's not like Nintendo hasn't done it before. Well, technically Game Freak has released a sort of Pokédex thing for the iOS iTunes and everything quite some time ago, but I don't know how received how much Nintendo will receive that concept in the first place. Cool thing, guys, get some items. Winter Wonderland, everybody. That monster tooth really helps, though. Ooh, a game that I'm really excited for is Broken Age. I was just watching a gameplay video of it. I think it was on Rev3 Games with Adam Sessler with Tim Schafer and Greg Rice as some of the co-hosts, and the game just looks absolutely like balls to the walls amazing. I love point-and-click adventure games, and I have to admit that there hasn't been too many amazing ones that I played lately. The last really great one that I played was Group Fandango, which is also, of course, a 2K for production, and it's actually still probably in like my top 50, if not like top like 10 ranges, like favorite games of like all time. I absolutely love that game. And Broken Ages looks absolutely amazing, and it's got some great voice acting and high production values. And for a game that was kickstarted, it just looks absolutely fantastic. And I'm sure it'll just be more proof that Kickstarter is the greatest thing ever, because it pretty much is at this point. I swear, there's been a lot of great things that have come out for it. FTL, I don't know, Project Eternity. Not yet, but yeah, a lot of other great things too. 15 minutes. I probably won't get that shrine just yet. The cool thing about this game is that, this game is also Kickstarter. Why do I completely forget about it? I guess I didn't really hear too much about the Kickstarter thing, because I was a bit wary at the time. I think there was only one Kickstarter at the time that I had been really interested in, and it was mainly because it was such a good deal. You basically could pay $100 and you would get like 500 different little minifigures, and that's pretty sweet. I haven't actually like painted them or used them for anything, but that's besides the point. It's already 15 minutes. Holy moly! My butt kicked. The ghost ability? Whatever. I swear that was a glitch. The glitch game that I couldn't hit a guy after he was frozen, but whatevs. Another prediction. PlayStation is going to have a really good year. Like, they've teased a lot of announcements, and with infamous Second Son and The Order potentially coming out this year, and Drive Club, and just so many great Sony games. I hope they make more JRPG type stuff, but I don't think we'll see a JRPG on the PlayStation 4 for quite some time, especially with all the resources and production values that it would take. And even Ni no Kuni, which was one of my favorite games of last year, it's not as long as I thought it would have been. It's still a great game, though, absolutely. One of the other sad things I've been doing lately is listening to a lot of podcasts. There's, of course, a lot of the great ones, like Giant Bomb, Destructoid's Podtoid. I've been the Joystick podcast and the Escapist podcast. A recent one that I really like, though, is Greg Miller's podcast. He's on IGN. He's really cool, and I am in awe of his awesomeness. Oh, Game Trailers, Invisible Walls was their podcast, but they recently ended that because they're going to be making a new show, which I'm pretty excited to see. I'm a big fan of all the people on Game Trailers. I've watched Invisible Walls for quite some time now. I didn't get enough money at this time to pick up those droids. I think they're flames on the already, but we'll see how that goes. I really need me a heaven cracker. Oh, nice. Ifrit's Horn. Chance to fire a flaming wave. Heaven cracker, man. Heaven cracker would be like amazing. Oh, I think that's what the flaming wave is. Run away. God, I love this game. It's so fun. I need a shield too. We'll talk about that later on. Whirling Inferno attack. God, let's go. Anybody have any thoughts on game of all time? I don't know, favorite game in general. I'm not gonna spoil my list because I've been working on this for probably some good 3 or 4 years. But I've made a top 50, or actually more like a top 100 of all my favorite games that I've pretty much ever played. It encompasses pretty much everything from all the systems that I've owned to the most recent, the oldest, and some of the best games that I've played like from a long time ago. And yeah, I have 6 droids. I am a whirling dervish of destruction. I'll probably stop after this level though. The recording, not the game. I'm gonna keep playing until I die a horrible death, or beat the game and get that last character. That'd be really sweet. There's obviously one more character that I need to unlock, but I have no idea how I'm gonna get him or her or whatever it is. I'm so glad I have a real career. Imagine people actually paid to watch this. Well, they don't pay, but they give me money, or I get money somehow from making this. Stranger things have happened. Not really. What's this? I have to wake up at the airport tomorrow morning. Crap. Wake up to go to the airport tomorrow morning. Crap. Robots. That's enough. Well, my name is Bennett, and I hope you guys have a good time. Oh, I forgot one more thing. One more thing that's really excited me. As of today, the Hearthstone beta. It's a World of Warcraft card game. So good. So good. Has been available to try out, and I got to play a couple of games on the tutorial and everything. I'm excited to play more. It's gonna be my new addiction probably for a little while. So yeah, 22 minutes. I'm still talking, and I don't really know what else to say except I'm building a Gundam. I've already talked about my love for Gundam, so I'll have to show you guys one day if I actually finish building it. And have a good night, everybody.